It's gonna be a tough one. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. This video is gonna be kind of a different one, with a more serious tone. Just talking to you guys. This is going to be me talking about someone who I looked up to my entire life, from the time I was probably 10 until he eventually ended up killing himself. I didn't have any videos that I could think of, and recently I released my tattoo video, but I didn't explain the reason, or at least one of the reasons behind my tattoo. I'm sorry, I don't like these like serious type videos, but we're gonna dive right into it. So basically, it was back in July of 2017, and so that's why it's coming up on it. August 1st, one of my role models, someone who I looked up to, someone that I always had a fond memory of. His name is Austin. He ended up killing himself on August 1st of 2017. The reason why I do have my tattoo is because when I learned about his passing, the really popular album at the time was Lil Skies' "Life of a Dark Rose," and that one was already one that struck home to me. And it's about like having a darker mindset, and at that time I already did have a dark mindset in terms of like my entire outlook on life, and all of that stuff. And when I was told about his passing, we were actually in the car listening to Lil Skies' "Life of a Dark Rose" album, and that was kind of tough for me to comprehend because I had not lost someone up until then, especially someone. This hat is kind of flat. It's kind of pissing me off. Especially to have him pass away after like killing himself, and there was a whole bunch of stuff going on back then with the whole suicide. I don't know if it was at the end of that year, in the beginning of 2018, or at the end of 2017 when Logan Paul released that video. But what I did want to say is that video actually did really help me. And looking back on it, I didn't understand people's problem with the video because Logan did sit down and he talked about, obviously he shouldn't have shown the body, but I think that he was learning too, and it did help people like me kind of deal with it. They realize that there's other people who are going through this, other people who have loved ones who have lost loved ones through suicide, and made me realize that this world's a lot smaller than we all may think, and that we all deal with similar problems, and we all have the similar thoughts that like may go through our head, and to be more open with how we feel, because he felt alone because he recently broke up with his girlfriend, and that was actually the reason that he left behind. He told everyone that basically, sorry about that, guys. I had to gather myself. I ran out of iPhone storage. That's another thing about recording on iPhone. No matter what I do, I keep deleting files, trying to clear storage, but I keep running into the same problem that I keep not having enough space. But basically, he ended up killing himself, basically just because of his girlfriend, and I wish that he would have reached out, because I would have been there for him. It just sucks to like think back and just think, oh, I could have done this or I could have done that, like, and it really makes you think, like, everyone's like going through similar stuff like this, and to really think about like people more than yourself, and And just if you know someone's struggling, it only takes one phone call or one conversation. Just like let them know that you're there for them, and that you everyone has those feelings, and validate those feelings for them, because they might feel like they're weak expressing those emotions or feelings. And I think that's just really important for everyone to realize, that everyone's struggling and everyone's trying to find their way in life. And sometimes people feel like they don't have a place in this life, but I can tell you right now that's not true, and that if you ever need any help or need anyone to talk to, that I'll always be there for anyone who needs it. Um, so yeah, and also let me know if you guys like the format that I'm doing with the thumbnails. I didn't know if you guys would like it or not. If you guys like the raw thumbnails. I hope that I can get this setup finished so that I can quit recording on an iPhone and start recording on my computer. I'm going to go to my dad's today and try to find some way to get a charger, or maybe go to Best Buy. So yeah, coming up on Monday, I might have a vlog ready to do, vlogging my second tattoo. So you guys can look forward to that, I guess. And so yeah, you guys just keep your head up. As I always say, have a fantastic day. Leave a like, leave a dislike, subscribe, hit that post notification, and stay safe, guys.